Hello, beloveds. Blessings to each and every one of you. This is Chakra Wanda, your international angelic spiritual encourager. I want to open up this space because uh, my schedule changed this morning, and I said this is a perfect time just to share a little bit to send the vibration out there intentionally. So I am going to do my morning anointing. And I'm also going to share with you what I've been guided to do for myself, for self care, for intentional wellness, lifting my energy up before I go out into my day, creating a new routine which may benefit one or two of you all. So let's open up with a little sound healing. I have my crown chakra bowl, and so that's for us and opening up the dimensions for us to kind of bask in as we move into the anointing portion. In my previous videos, I shared with you that I'm bringing the sacred oils back into my personal space. Um, this will probably go into a part two because we don't want to rush this. So, of the sacred oils this morning, I'm going to start with forgiveness. And again, take a look at the previous video. I try to put them in collections or playlists, and I'm not sure if you can see it. But there's one that talks about the forgiveness oil, and I did an affirmation with it. But we're going to open up with anointing with forgiveness oil. Let's go to part two. So we're back, opened up with the crown chakra crystal vibration, crystal bowl vibration. Now moving into the intentional personal anointing. And I'm using the Young Living essential oil line. Um, I moved into or was called into the healing arena from corporate America. I was working in corporate America for 24 years. Got called into, or felt the call to go into the healing arena, and the pathway was through massage therapy. Spent many years from 2004 till about almost 9 years ago, building a practice, positioning and aligning myself in place because I had received the vision of being an advocate for healing and laying on of hands many years before. So I still practice healing um, and connecting with people in various ways through art, through my voice, through sound, and through the work that I do with working on the crowns of beautiful women. So the anointing portion here, I'm coming back to a practice that was really wonderful for me. So I'm going to be using the oils of forgiveness. It's a blend of forgiveness. You take it and I put it on I do it like this on my wrist. I'm going to do each one of these oil blends: forgiveness, inner child, and release. And I'll probably close it up with something like harmony. Okay? But each of the oils I take like this. I also use just the beautiful energy that surrounds us and within us, in us, and comes from us. You could say it's Reiki. You could say it's so many different names for the energy that's already embedded within us, and it's the intention that expands that. So I do this, build that energy up, radiate it up over my crown, third eye, throat chakra, heart, sacral, solar plexus, and root. As simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that. And so I am a spontaneous person. So I tend to, like this morning, I had an appointment with a client, but the weather was so bad, and she's one of my clients who been with me for years, but she has, had a stroke, and it impacted her memory. So I'm being patient with ensuring that she's safe and has a way to reach me. But we canceled this morning, so I'm here. It gives me an opportunity to be able to spend more time in my practice. So I'm now anointing with the Inner Child blend, and then also with the Release blend. Okay, and I was guided by Spirit to start this next 12 months off differently, more deeply intentional. There's work that I needed to do in my life garden in the area of the heart, in the area of love. Yes, some unpacking, unlayering, nurturing. And so what I'm doing is giving a voice to my inner child. So if there's an area of life that tugs on you, you have pain, you have emotion, you see it's there, it needs some attention. Instead of going outward to try to resolve that, turn inward to the heart and give voice. I'm giving voice to the inner child. So I have a dedicated journal where I've already written streams of thoughts. This is going to be a continuous thing. And if there's any thought or statement that no longer serves me, I then write a positive affirmation to embed back into my memory, to reprogram for the good, for the highest, for the opportunity of manifestation and transmutation of that energy. So if you've ever had this thought, I have felt so abandoned that I abandoned myself. I have felt so abandoned, I abandoned myself. Felt so abandoned that I have abandoned myself. So that is out there, coming from within, reprogramming. I reclaim and protect my beautiful soul and self in all my thoughts and actions. Repeat, I reclaim and protect my beautiful soul and self in all my thoughts and actions. And finally, I reclaim and protect my beautiful soul and self in my thoughts and actions. And with harmony, I seal this affirming the replacement of thought that no longer serves. And so we seal it with a kiss of sound.